Apologies are a trap. They're a social convention that weakens your character, undermines your actions, and gives others power over you. The ancient Stoics understood this fundamental truth and lived by it. They knew that constantly saying sorry doesn't make you a better person. It makes you a doormat. This isn't about being rude or inconsiderate. It's about living with integrity, taking full responsibility for your actions and not letting others manipulate your emotions. Today we'll explore 10 crucial Stoic principles that will transform how you view apologies and, by extension, how you move through the world. 1. Actions speak louder than words. Words are cheap, and sorry is the cheapest of them all. The Stoics understood that true remorse and genuine change are demonstrated through actions, not empty phrases. When you constantly apologize, you train others to expect words instead of real change or improvement. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." This applies perfectly to the issue of apologies. Instead of saying you're sorry, show it through your behavior. If you've wronged someone, make it right through your actions. This approach not only has more impact but also builds your character and integrity. Moreover, by focusing on actions rather than apologies, you take full responsibility for your mistakes. You're not just trying to smooth things over with words. You're actively working to correct the situation. This earns you far more respect and trust than any number of sorries ever could. 2. Emotional independence. Constantly apologizing is a sign of emotional dependence. It shows that you're overly concerned with others' opinions and approval. The Stoics advocated for emotional independence, the ability to maintain your own sense of self-worth regardless of external circumstances or others' judgments. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you apologize for everything, you're letting others dictate your emotional state. You become reactive rather than proactive, always on the defensive. By eliminating unnecessary apologies, you reclaim control over your emotions and your life. This emotional independence also allows you to make decisions based on your own values and judgment rather than fear of disapproval. You become more authentic and confident, attributes that command respect far more than any apology ever could. 3. The illusion of control. Many people apologize as a way to control situations or others' perceptions. They think if they say sorry, they can manipulate how others feel or think about them. The Stoics recognized this as a futile endeavor. You can't control others' thoughts or feelings, no matter how many times you apologize. Seneca stated, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." When you stop trying to control others through apologies, you free yourself from the anxiety of wondering if you've said sorry enough or in the right way. You accept that others will think and feel as they choose, regardless of your words. This acceptance of what you can and cannot control leads to a more peaceful and confident way of living. You focus on your own actions and character, the only things truly under your control, rather than wasting energy on fruitless attempts to manage others' perceptions. 4. Strength in silence. There's power in knowing when to remain silent. The Stoics valued measured speech and understood that constant chatter, including excessive apologies, often stems from insecurity. By resisting the urge to apologize unnecessarily, you project strength and self-assurance. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Be silent, or say something better than silence." When you eliminate reflexive apologies, your words carry more weight. People pay attention when you speak because they know you choose your words carefully. This commanding presence is far more effective than the meekness of constant apologies. Furthermore, silence in the face of accusation or criticism can be a powerful statement in itself. It shows that you're secure enough in yourself to not need others' approval or forgiveness for every perceived slight. 5. Personal responsibility. Ironically, constant apologies can be a way of avoiding true responsibility. By quickly saying sorry, people often try to bypass the discomfort of really examining their actions and making amends. The Stoics believed in taking full responsibility for one's choices and their consequences. Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Applied to mistakes and wrongdoings, this means fully owning your actions without excuses or deflections. Instead of a quick sorry, take the time to understand the impact of your actions and make genuine efforts to rectify the situation. This level of personal responsibility is challenging, but ultimately liberating. It allows you to learn from your mistakes and grow as a person, rather than just trying to smooth things over with words. 6. The value of discomfort. Apologizing often serves as a way to alleviate our own discomfort in tense or awkward situations. But the Stoics knew that growth and strength come from facing discomfort head-on, not avoiding it. By resisting the urge to apologize, you build resilience and emotional strength. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." When you stop using apologies as a crutch, you force yourself to sit with the discomfort of your actions or others' disapproval. This builds mental toughness and helps you become more comfortable with conflict and criticism. Moreover, this approach allows you to have more honest and direct interactions with others. Instead of smoothing things over with apologies, you can address issues head-on, leading to more authentic relationships and faster resolution of conflicts. 7. The power of intent. The Stoics believed that our intentions and efforts matter more than outcomes. When you focus on apologizing for results, you're prioritizing things outside your control. Instead, concentrate on your intentions and the effort you put into your actions. Marcus Aurelius counseled, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." If you've acted with good intentions and put in your best effort, there's no need to apologize for the outcome. This mindset frees you from the burden of constantly seeking forgiveness for things you can't control. By focusing on intent rather than outcome, you also encourage others to judge you based on your character and efforts, not just results. This leads to more fair and nuanced interactions, where you're valued for who you are and how you try, not just what you achieve. 8. The trap of expectations. Many apologies stem from not meeting others' expectations, but the Stoics knew that trying to meet everyone's expectations is a fool's errand. By eliminating unnecessary apologies, you free yourself from the tyranny of others' expectations. Epictetus advised, "He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a living man." Similarly, if you fear disappointing others so much that you're constantly apologizing, you'll never live up to your full potential. Stop apologizing for being who you are, or for failing to meet arbitrary standards set by others. This doesn't mean ignoring valid commitments or promises. It means being selective about what you commit to and then following through without constant self-deprecation or apology. It's about living on your own terms and being unapologetic about your choices and priorities. 9. The illusion of perfection. Constant apologies often stem from a misguided belief that we should be perfect. The Stoics understood that perfection is an illusion and that true growth comes from embracing our flaws and learning from our mistakes. Eliminating unnecessary apologies means accepting your imperfections without shame. Seneca stated, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." When you stop apologizing for every little mistake or flaw, you free yourself from the imaginary standard of perfection. You can then focus on genuine self-improvement rather than constantly seeking forgiveness for being human. This acceptance of imperfection also makes you more relatable and approachable. Paradoxically, by not constantly apologizing for your flaws, you become more respected and admired for your authenticity and self-assurance. 10. The strength of conviction. The Stoics believed in living according to one's principles, regardless of external pressures. Constant apologies can be a sign that you're too easily swayed by others' opinions or societal expectations. By eliminating unnecessary sorries, you demonstrate the strength of your convictions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This simple but powerful principle eliminates the need for most apologies. If you always strive to do and say what you believe is right, you'll rarely find yourself in situations where you need to apologize. Living with this level of conviction means you'll sometimes ruffle feathers or go against the grain. But it also means you'll earn deep respect for your integrity and consistency. People may not always agree with you, but they'll know exactly where you stand. Incorporating these Stoic principles into your life isn't about becoming inconsiderate or unaccountable. It's about living with greater intention, integrity, and self-respect. It's about taking full responsibility for your actions without constantly seeking others' approval or forgiveness. By eliminating unnecessary apologies, you'll develop a stronger sense of self, more authentic relationships, and a more purposeful approach to life. You'll stop wasting energy on empty words and instead focus on meaningful actions and personal growth. This Stoic approach to apologies isn't easy. It requires courage, self-reflection, and a willingness to face discomfort. But for those who embrace it, it offers a path to a more confident, respected, and fulfilled existence.